You want to know what really grinds my gears? Then stay tuned. Hey guys, it's Jess from She's the Posh. Welcome back. And today I decided to do like a funny rant video. Basically, this is all in good fun, but I thought I'd share with you 5 of the most annoying things about the luxury community that it just grinds my gears. I don't like it. I'd be curious to find out what things about our luxury community drive you nuts as well. Please put it in the comments down below. I make videos every Wednesday and Sunday, all designer and fashion related. I love to share with you all my tips and tricks. If that is something you're into, please remember to hit subscribe below and ring my bell so we can become best friends here on the internet. Okay guys, let's get into this. I thought this would be a fun video. This is all good fun, all my personal opinion. I'm not calling anyone out. If you think it's you, then that's your own problem. But I wanted to give you just 5, I think, of the most annoying things about the luxury community that grinds my gears. And I'd be curious if you guys have any of the same ones as me and what ones you have as well. So one of the first things that really grinds my gears about the whole luxury community, things that I see, is the whole Birkin journey. Like, I hate it. I hate the Birkin journey. I hate the games that you have to do. I hate that there's like some kind of code that you need to crack to get certain things. Like, I got my Hermes pieces just by buying secondhand because that is just not for me. It doesn't mean that I can't afford to do that. It doesn't mean that I don't have enough money for the Birkin or to do all that stuff. It just means I don't like it. It's not something for me. I don't see myself wearing a lot of like Hermes like ready to wear pieces. There's only a few bags I like. When I like something, I just want to be able to buy it in the color in the way that I like and not have to buy things that I might not necessarily love in order to get a piece maybe. So it's just not for me. I just don't care for that. And when I watch those journey videos where people give advice and all that stuff, it just kind of makes me mad because I don't quite understand the whole journey. Like it's different from everybody else. Some people hate Hermes, some people love Hermes, some people get a bag whenever they want, some people have been waiting years for a bag. I just feel like there's a lot of heartbreak, there's a lot of drama involved in that journey, and I decided to take another path, the pre-loved journey. Hi. Another thing on piggybacking on that, because it happened to me, I have a video all on it to get more detail of what happened, but something that really grinds my gears in the luxury community is the handbag shaming, guys. The fact that sometimes people get pre-loved, sometimes people don't get pre-loved. Like it's like you're either this team or that team. And the big thing is the Birkin, whereas in the Kelly, I had someone make a comment. Of course, they erased it after I was like making a big deal about it, but they wrote, oh my gosh, another video of someone getting a Kelly that's not real. Like basically they handbag shamed me. They said that the Kelly that I got wasn't real because I didn't get it in the store. Judging people for how they get their handbags, if they get on the secondhand market, if they go through the Hermes journey or not. I actually had someone comment on my Kelly bag where I was explaining, if they had watched it, the video was mostly about how to save up for a Kelly and how I decided to get the one I wanted and how I was able to drop the money that I did to get that bag. Yes, it was used, it's not that. And they just said another person posing getting a Kelly. Like getting a Kelly secondhand pre-loved is not really getting a Kelly. Like I don't care for that. I don't care for someone judging someone else on what they decide to purchase. Like if that's not for you, don't follow the channel. If that's not something you enjoy, you know, I just don't understand those kind of negative comments and people coming after people and judging people for how they decided to purchase the designer bags they love. I mean, some people just buy what you love, not what others tell you to love. And just because you buy something that someone else had already loved and maybe you got it a little bit cheaper, I think you're just a savvy, smart shopper, because that's our channel is all about. It's about being chic, but being smart about it. And I just hate those trolls that comment, that judge people for not spending enough money is what I felt like it was. Like I've been judged for spending too much money, but it was the first time when I got that comment that I've ever been judged for not spending enough money. Like I didn't go through the Hermes journey, therefore my purchase is invalid. right? Another thing that grinds my gears, which probably does everybody, is the constant price increases. I know they're gonna happen, but now it's gotten to the point where it's like every so many months and you don't know what it is, and then there's all this panic and there's all these rumors, and I'm just over it. Like, I'm gonna buy something if I wanna buy it, not because the price is gonna go up. I'm just kind of over all that. Like, I just feel like sometimes you get this anxiety to buy something you might not necessarily want just because these prices are gonna get increased. And then when I notice, when I'm like, oh, I don't care for that, I want to resell it, I'm not making my money back on the resale market, because even though they're selling them over retail, they're giving me 50% of what they are selling them for, which is awful. So like the resale market, they're just not paying us enough, and it's not for me. Worry about all these price increases. I don't want that drama in my life, and I actually haven't been following that many. I know I do for my channel, like the luxury drama I do follow, but I'm just letting that go. I'm not gonna buy something because of a price increase. It's just too much. I don't care for it. I don't like that every month something is increasing, and every month we're all supposed to panic and then we can't find the, it's just, I'm over it. I don't like it. It's stupid. Just like have price increases once a year or twice a year like everybody else. Stop doing it every month. It's annoying. Another thing that kind of drives me nuts being a YouTuber is the whole pressure I find, like being a YouTuber, to do hauls. I don't do a lot of hauls. Like I did a shoe haul, like it was just stuff that I've had over a while. Like when I do a haul, it's not like I bought the things all at once. It is just items that I haven't revealed to you in a few months. Like it might be like 3 or 4 months I've had the things and I reveal them. But I do find when I look at YouTube algorithm and I look at that stuff that people really want, they want hauls. You guys want hauls. And I feel that pressure and it drives me bonkers because that's not me. I don't go out and spend tons of money and buy something just to unveil it on YouTube. Like if I unveil it on YouTube, it's just because you're my friends and I want to share it with you. But then it is kind of disheartening when a lot of my videos don't do like super well, and I see these other channels, I mean, they do well, but they're not like, I see these other channels like growing super fast, and it's because they're just unveiling Hermes, Birkins, and Kellys, and they're doing hauls, and they're doing Dior hauls, and they're doing Chanel hauls, and they do all this stuff. And that's good for them, but it's not for me. But it is frustrating when you see that that's how you grow. Like, because YouTube will promote those videos. Like YouTube is like pushing out those videos, and then I'll do a video that I'm really proud of, like just talking about luxury drama, talking about things that are happening and fun stuff and sharing. Like, I like to keep my channel light and fun, and I do have a lot of engagement. I can't believe you just sit and like listen to me talk and rant about random things. So I have like great engagement on a lot of my videos. The videos I'm most proud of, you guys will sit through, and over 50% of you will stay till the end of this 10-minute, 15-minute video. So it's awesome. However, YouTube won't promote that video, which is so confusing. And when I do a haul video, I get tons of views, but the engagement is down. Like only 30% of people will watch it to the end. So I'm so confused. So that really grinds my gears. The whole pressure to do hauls, the whole pressure to do things like that. Sometimes I thought of it, I'm like, oh, what if I just did like a Zara haul? But I don't really buy many Zara clothes. Like I don't buy tons of things like that. But part of me is like, why don't you do a haul, get the views, get more people, and then you can return them, right? You can return them and just keep if you want, but you don't have to. And then part of me is just like, but that's not who I am. I want to stay true to myself. So I hate that pressure. Hate the haul pressure from YouTube. And last thing that has been really grinds my gears is the whole Instagram influencer thing that makes me want to get things. I hate that sometimes I won't like something. I just wish I would just listen to my own instinct, but I hate when something is like shoved down my throat on Instagram. There's certain bags and things that I don't care for, but then I see them on Instagram and they're just like shoving it down my throat. And then I'm like, oh, maybe I need that. Oh, maybe, but it's not for me. It's just something that is a personal thing that I'm going through. I don't know if you guys ever feel like that, but you're just watching YouTubers and you watch their Instagram, you see all those beautiful things. You're like, oh, okay, I love that. Oh, I love that style. And then you find yourself hunting, you're trying to find a great deal. Yeah, you might find a great deal on that item. You buy it, you know, vintage or things like that, but then you end up not carrying it because realistically, when are you, you know, frolicking in New York City that you will be taking this graffiti bag that like Paris Hilton. I caught myself seeing her carrying this little Louis Vuitton. It was like a graffiti bag. I forget what it was called. I'll try to insert a picture, but I just recently saw that. I was like, oh my gosh, I need that bag. I need to try to find that bag. Why? When am I gonna be in New York City coming out of a Rolls Royce or some fancy car with an all pleather outfit carrying that bag? Like, that's why that bag looks good. That's why that bag looks awesome. That ain't my life. That's not my life. You know, I'm a mom. I work from home most of the time. I do events, but I have to do them safely. I wear a mask. I'm not carrying a bag with me. There's no need for that. But yet I still found myself searching for it and looking at it because I saw it on Instagram and it looked cool. And as Paris would say, that's hot. And that's what I was thinking. I'm like, oh, that's hot. I like that. But why? Why? So I hate that happens to me all the time, that I'm weak and I see a picture and I see something styled and I think I need it. And then I go through this hunt and I find a great deal. Of course I had a great deal. But then I don't use it. And then when I try to sell it, I lose money. It's stupid. So I hate it. Instagram, you get me every time. Okay guys, that is 5. There's other things that tick me off. There's other things that grinds my gears, but those are some of the ones, like most recently, that have been driving me nuts. And I actually just saw the Paris Hilton thing and I just thought about it. I'm like, I'm gonna record this because this can't just be me, that these things drive me nuts. And of course, this is all in good fun, but please share below, like, if you had some of the same ones. What are some things about our community that you're just like, oh, that drives me nuts? Put it in the comments down below. And as always, I want to thank you so much for watching and I hope to see you again. Bye guys.